My name's David Webster and I'm the Managing Director of the Label Makers, which is a family-owned business in West Yorkshire in the United Kingdom. We started in 1963 and we started with the letterpress printing method. We then moved on to litho and flexo, and finally we moved into digital. So we're now at the higher end of the market. We're producing higher quality labels for the drinks industries, toiletries, cosmetics. About 6 years ago, we had an issue whereby the amount of labels that our customers required were becoming smaller and smaller. So from having 100,000 labels, we would produce 10,000 labels for a number of different sorts. So if it was shampoo, there would be children's shampoo, there would be fruity shampoo, all sorts of stuff. We had to try and find a cost-effective way of producing these labels, so we needed to move into the digital area.
We've had the digital department for 8 years now. I started it up and we started off with the original TAUs. We got the quality really good and we sort of sold inkjet really well. And I think that is one of the reasons why Durst got in touch with us to become the beta testing for the new RSC. The new RSC, it is really easy to use. The Durst front end is very user-friendly and we adapted really well with it. The operators and myself, we embraced it. It didn't turn into a challenge then. It felt like we were part of Durst. It just evolved really well, so much so that as soon as the beta had finished, it was inevitable that we needed a second one.
So we've got 2 RSCs. We're going from 50 to 78 metres a minute, an extra colour and 1200 DPI. We've got 50% more capacity, which is just phenomenal.
The big plus about the Durst system is the fact that the press operators are able to adjust any colours, any spot colours down on the press. So we found that once we sent a file to them, they were able to quickly manipulate the files and make them match our customers' proofs without involving the studio at all.
So that's quite a game changer, but especially when you're bringing in customers who want to do press approvals, which we encourage because we're very proud of our technology, and they can do concept work or they can do proofing, and we're able to change the effect of the label whilst they're standing there. The other thing, of course, is we had all this money tied up in ink. Now the ink comes like wine in a box. So my ink inventory is just CMYK, orange violet, white, the new green. Now I can talk about the green. The customer came to us and they said to us, our logo is fluorescent green. It's a fluorescent green leaf. And we went, right, okay, well, I might just have something for you. So the new RSC with the green prints fantastically using the RSC green ink. So we won that account and they're now, I would say, one of our big customers, just from the fact that we were able to print with the green logo, which is phenomenal.
And the beauty of the RSC in the front end now is that colour is locked in, and every time we get that product that is named on that specific colour, then the file is automatically ripped and it gives you that green. I mean, I've worked here for nearly 27 years now. I've done more or less everything, every print process that there is here. And with the RSC, the quality is that good that it reminds me of LIFO quality.
Another plus point about the Durst RSC press is the fact that it's got a very, very opaque white ink which it uses. This is great for us in the studio because it allows us to produce effects on different substrates such as silver and clear. And we often find that we're able to replicate most of the common foils that we actually use on our silver substrates. And we actually created our own library of Kurtz as well as APIs, and they are very, very good matches.
So now producing whiskey labels. Would you ever have thought you could produce whiskey labels on an inkjet machine? It's just great. So our customers are coming down, they're buying into it, and now we've even got supermarkets that are saying we want our labels because of the vibrancy of the colours and the print quality and the screen look alike, we're wanting our labels to be printed on the TAU. What more can I say?